I went to a book sale recently at the Boise Public Library, and I only bought a couple of things. I found this collection of poetry that was $2, and it is called Poetry of the Old West, or Poems of the Old West. Collected, selected, edited by Lovett J. Davidson. It's a 1951 book. This is a reprint. It's in fairly good shape. So, we have title page, Homes of the... There we go. I don't know. I get that. It has a little bit of cowboy poetry by some poets that I've covered on this channel before. Henry Herbert Debs, for one. It also has poets who are not really considered cowboy poets, but certainly are poets of the West. People like Helen Hunt Jackson and Stanley Vestal. And a lot of people who I haven't heard of, and so I'm looking forward to reading through this book. But I thought I would start with a poem by an author who we've read a number of times here on Ghost Readers in the Sky. S Omar Barker. His ranch was called the Lazy SOB. I talked some about Omar Barkley in other videos, and I'll have a playlist to everything I've recorded by S. Omar Barkley. But here's the short biography that is included in this collection. Barker, S. Omar. Now living near Sapelo, New Mexico, is a prolific author of Western stories and poems. Born in 1894 and educated in the public schools of New Mexico and in the New Mexico Normal University, now Highlands University, in Las Vegas, New Mexico. He has worked at ranching, teaching, newspaper writing, publicity, and forestry. After 19 months overseas in World War I, he was elected to the New Mexico legislature, and his verse may be found in Vientos de las Sierras and in Buckaroo Ballads. The first one was published in 1924 and Buckaroo Ballads in 1928, as well as in many magazines and anthologies. It is a Thursday. It is Poetry Thursday. It is Cowboy Poetry Thursday. My name is Greg, and this is Ghost Readers in the Sky. Rodeo Days by S. Omar Barker. Roping of yearlings and tying 'em down, wrastling of steers so the folks from town once in their lives gets a chance to see wild hook-'em cowboys like you and me. Straddling of broncos just out the chutes, forking 'em bareback like Injun Paiutes, raking the shoulders of bellering steers, hearing the audience whooping their cheers. Milking wild cows and riding wild mules. Wearing silk shirts and yelling like fools. Cowboys is in from the ranches in dozens, whooping 'em up for their city cousins. Dancing all night and raising the deuce, milling the streets like a loco cayuse. Seems kinder funny for us quiet boys to raise so much rumpus and rouse so much noise. Bucking the contests, we play at a battle, learned on the ranges of working with cattle. What we put on ain't no circus-y show. It's workaday stuff, this here wild rodeo. Making a game of rough skills and of muscles, letting America witness our tussles. Born of frontierin' and dear to the hearts of every old waddy in these western parts. Rodeo time is for rompin' and rarin', riding and roping and doing your daring. They say the cowboy is doomed for to go. Hi, yip, we still got the old rodeo.
Yippee-yi-yi.